Hello learners, welcome to today's lesson. Today I want to solve one question under Parabola, and if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please you can click that subscribe button. We are going to solve this question, which is coming from grade 12 past paper. So the question says, the sketch represents the graph of the curve y is equal to x squared minus 6x plus 5. And this curve is passing through the points A. So it's passing through the point A, B, and C. So this is the curve here. So now, first question, it says, find the coordinates of A and B. So now how do we find the coordinates of A and B? Very simple. So what you're supposed to know is that at this point A and B, the value of y is 0. So meaning if we can equate this function to be equal to 0, then we can find the value of x. And if we do that, meaning now this equation becomes the quadratic equation. And to find the value of x, we are going to use factorization method. We factorize, then we find the value of x. So meaning, this is what I'm trying to say. So since at point A and B, the value of y is 0, so meaning x squared minus 6x plus 5 should be equal to what? Should be equal to 0, because at these 2 points, y is equal to 0. So when y is equal to 0, what will be the value of x? So let me bring it here. So meaning we have x squared minus 6x plus 5 is equal to 0. Then this is the quadratic equation. So we are going to factorize this. So when factorizing quadratic equation, we're supposed to know our product. We're also supposed to know our sum and factors. So what do we mean when we say product? So product is found by multiplying the coefficient of x squared and 5, the last term, which is the constant. So it will be the coefficient of x squared is 1. So there's 1 here. So it will be 1 times 5, which is 5. And our sum is the coefficient of the middle term here. So the middle term is negative 6x. So the coefficient of x here is negative 6. So meaning we have negative 6. Then the product, meaning you're supposed to look for two terms such that when you multiply them, they should give you 5, but when you add them, they should give you negative 6. And in these terms, we have negative 1 and negative 5. So negative 1 times negative 5, which is positive 5. But negative 1 plus negative 5, which is negative 6. So we get this. And this will become our factors. So meaning we're going to substitute this in here. So meaning x squared minus, you get one term, so minus 1. So we put x here and x here. So meaning we have minus x minus 5x, then plus 5 is equal to 0. So meaning negative x minus 5x, which is equal to negative 6x. So we will not change anything here. Then from there now we can factorize in groups. So when we factorize this side, we also factorize the other side. So here we factorize which is common, x. So x, it will come outside. Then we have x minus 1 to close. So that when you multiply this, it's supposed to give you this, and of which is correct. So again we have minus, what is common this side is 5. So 5 outside, then what has remained here is x. Then minus 1 to close is equal to 0. So meaning when you multiply these terms, they should give you these two here, of which it will give us. So after you are done now, you get this term and this term, you put them together. So I have x minus 5, then x minus 1. They are together, then you equate to x. So meaning from here now, we can see that our x minus 5 is equal to 0, or x minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 5 and x is equal to 1. So after you're done now, you go back to your question there. So now, which one do you think is our 1 between x and between a and b? So meaning coordinate A supposed to give you the x coordinate, comma, the y coordinate. Now the y coordinate is y, is 0, because we have substituted our y with 0. So meaning it will be x coordinate, comma, 0. That is our a coordinate. Then our b coordinate, again it will be x coordinate, comma, 0. So now, between these two numbers that we have found, 1 and 5, which one should come on point A? Definitely is 1. So 1, so you have 0, 1, as you go like these numbers increase. So meaning here you have 5. So these are the coordinates, which is 1, comma, 5. Then after you are done now, after you are done, you go to the next question. The next question, it is saying, you are supposed to find the minimum value of y. So now, how do we find the minimum value of y? So for you to find the minimum value of y, we're supposed to find the middle number between 1 and 5, the one that you have found. So how do you find the middle number? Just add the 2, then divide by 2. So meaning our x will be equal to 1 plus 5, then you divide by 2, of which is equal to 6 over 2, which is equal to 3. So meaning at this point where x is equal to 3, what will be the value of y? So now that value of y, that's what we call the minimum value. So now what do? You go back to the original equation. Wherever there's x, substitute with 3. Then you find the value of y. So that value of y is equal to what? The minimum value. So meaning you have y is equal to, from the original equation, where you have x. So y is equal to, where there's x, you put 3. So it will be 3 squared minus 6, open bracket, where there's x again, you put 3, then plus 5. So in this case, y is equal to 3 squared, which is 9, then plus, sorry, minus, here you have 18, then plus 5. So meaning y is equal to 9 minus 18, that is negative 9, plus 5. So meaning y is equal to negative 4. And for sure, this y is supposed to be a negative number because it's down. It's on the negative side of the y-axis. So meaning this becomes our minimum value of y, which is negative 4. So now, how do we find the turning point? So the turning point is this point here. Is this point over here. So since we know that here, the minimum value here, the value of y here is negative 4, the one that you have solved. And the point here, we said is 3. So meaning the turning point becomes 3, negative 4. So meaning turning point is equal to 3, negative 4. As simple as that. So this is how you find, you solve questions under parabola. Otherwise, if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please can you click that subscribe button so that I'll be able to make content like this one. Otherwise, bye bye.